Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator, and today I'm only gonna intro one other person. And if you can tell by this intro music for him, he ain't a new spring chicken, you know what I'm saying? He been here a while. Talking about my boy Malbolgia.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Howdy how.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get sued. Copyright infringement.
No,
You can't say that. You can't say it anymore.
I never said anything. I never said
You-
who said that.
Get demonetized. You get claimed.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Anytime
got lawyers on one.
anytime I put music in an episode, I get fucking flagged.
Yeah.
Not like
There's lawyers. There's lawyers that all they do all day long to listen to videos and see what they can claim. Hey.
not even, man. It's all AI, dude.
Yeah.
It's like I think there's some like bullshit on YouTube for like the first 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Like the algorithm listens in real hard for cuss words and shit.
And then after that, you can do it pretty much whatever
Pretty
you want.
much,
You can
yeah,
murder-
yeah.
You can dox somebody.
No, you have to be a big time person to do that shit. That just happened recently.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I mentioned.
Not
it.
saying names, but
I'm not saying names or they're female or male, but yeah.
Snake.
I heard that you like Call of Duty, like on it, or on it that you know like a sniper or what?
Oh yeah. I'm like
Okay, that's enough innuendos. Everybody knows what we're talking.
I'm like a
Everybody,
wolf.
everybody knows what we're talking about.
I'm like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, literally.
Hold on.
Listen to my lisp. Okay, so are we ready to do the shot?
Well, yeah. Before we get any further into the episode, we have a tradition around here where at the top of every show we take a shot, we chug our beer, we take a big old drink of our drink, whatever we got near. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, and I actually have a funny story about what I'm shooting today.
Well, we'll do the shooter and then we'll talk about the shooting.
All right, the shooting.
And 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry, I can't tell the difference. Ooh. I did a good job. The AI did a good job. Whew.
Yeah, I let mine get a little too hot.
Okay.
It's usually normally fucking super smooth, but it was a little past room temperature, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, well, the shot that I did, and the reason why I'm saying it tastes the same to me. I'm drinking a shot of a Fireball Cinnamon. Now it's a pretty big brand. It's pretty big here in the U.S. Actually, I don't know if it was. I don't know if that's something I was gonna look at. I don't know if it was the joke, but I think they now have like a small keg. You can buy like a fucking Fireball. I don't know what you eat that much.
Well, what was it that you were drinking?
That's right. Fireball Cinnamon.
Fireball Cinnamon. Oh, I see. There's a lawsuit.
Yeah. Like this really.
This shit.
Yeah, I heard about it like months ago, but I actually like now saw it in real life. I don't know if people. I know it's pretty big in the U.S. It might have some other influence in other countries. Fireball Cinnamon. It's a brand of flavored whiskey that's here in the U.S. is only available where they sell alcohol, like real alcohol, like whiskey, mostly like in liquor stores. Well, it depends on the rules of the state you're in. Sometimes you can get in other places, but this is not Fireball Cinnamon whiskey. This is Fireball Cinnamon. Looks exactly the same, with the exception that they don't put whiskey on the label. I got this at a convenience store, real cheap, like a 10-pack of like small bottles. The whole 10-pack comes in like in a plastic container.
Yeah.
A 10-pack of small bottles, I think, for $11,
So
which is like $1. I don't know,
$1 and change.
$1.15 per bottle. Now, at the liquor stores, the Fireball whiskey you can get small bottles, but they're made of glass, and I think they're either $1.50 or $2 per bottle. So
there might be a little bit more than that now.
Oh, there you go. So see, this is cheaper. And you're like, and I'm tasting it, and it tastes the same. Now the only difference is I had read that lost it a while ago. There is no whiskey in this in what I drank. There's no whiskey. There's alcohol, of course.
Yeah.
It's probably like some sort of malt alcohol, like what they
Yeah.
use in Claw, White Claw or stuff, and cinnamon flavoring. But to me, it tastes. I mean, first of all, Fireball doesn't taste like. You can't say, "Oh, this is not aged correctly." Like, Fireball tastes like crap.
Yeah.
So this is a good smart way of doing it. It already tastes like crap. I'm sorry, there's fans out there that drink it. I drink it too. But let's be honest. You drink it to do shots and get drunk. It tastes like crap. It's cinnamon crap. So this one also tastes like cinnamon crap. I can't tell the difference. I'm pretty sure if I drank, I don't drink it that often. I'm pretty sure if I drank it often, they'll be like, "Oh no, you can tell."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Whiskey, the smoky whiskey notes. No, it's not.
Yeah,
The cinnamon overpowers everything. So this just tastes like,
Cinnamon.
yeah. And I don't know how much. I don't even want to look up how much the Fireball is. This is 16. I think it's 16 and a half or 16.9% alcohol. So it's strong. It's a shot strong. You get me? I don't know how much the actual cinnamon whiskey alcohol is, but this is 16.9.
Okay, so the cinnamon, it is malt based,
Yeah.
16.5% alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh. So okay, check it out. So apparently there's three different kinds, I guess.
Oh, I found only two.
So there's Fireball Cinnamon malt based, which is 33 proof, 16.5% alcohol.
That's the one. Pretty much the one I'm drinking.
And there's Fireball Cinnamon that's wine based. That's 42 proof, 21%
That's scale.
alcohol. But Fireball Cinnamon Fireball whiskey is 66 proof, so that's about 30%.
Yeah. That's crazy. Why would the wine one be more?
Because it's wine.
I know, but wine's normally not that strong. Normally, wine tops up at like 15-16%.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know.
You know what? I should have taken you a bottle of this to taste it. To me, I don't taste any difference. Of course, it's Fireball tastes like garbage. Like, there's no way you can be like, oh, wait a minute, this even tastes even more garbagey. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's cinnamon flavored. The cinnamon overpowers everything. Like, you're not gonna get.
cinnamon flavored syrup.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any smoky notes of the whiskey or whatever. I'm pretty sure they use like the cheapest whiskey. They're not gonna use, Pappy Van Winkle like aged for 20 years or some shit like that. They're gonna use like 6 months old whiskey.
They're gonna use the bottom shelf.
Yeah. What barely qualifies as whiskey, like
Yeah.
it's like the FDA is like, whatever, fuck it, it's whiskey.
It was like aged in whiskey barrels, so technically it's whiskey.
Yeah, it was aged in whiskey barrel for 2.5 weeks. That's all you need.
It was in and out like straight away. Not even basking in the cask.
No, they probably got the whiskey barrel. They put water in it, and then they rinse the whiskey barrel with water, and they use that water to make this crap. So there you go. It's whiskey adjacent.
It's got whiskey in it.
Yeah, the whiskey guts. Yeah, but I got it in the convenience store, and I was like, wait a minute, because I've been to different places. I've been through other states in the country. Yeah, there's other states in the United States that do sell hard liquor at convenience stores.
Yeah, Walmart and shit.
Yeah. I bought a bottle. I can't remember what. I think I bought a Jack. I bought it at a Walgreens or at a CVS in another state.
Yeah.
So here in the state we live in, there's the only place you can get convenience stores. You can only get beer and wine, and malt beverages like White Claw and Seagrams, all that good stuff. You can't get anything. You can't get Jack Daniels unless it's like Jack and Coke, which does not contain Jack Daniels. Also, that too. The Jack and Coke you can get at the convenience stores, they don't contain Jack. It's like Jack flavored. It can't be Jack Daniels.
Jack.
Yeah, but this was cheap. I thought $10 for this. It's hilarious. Who the hell would drink like 10 little
12,
shot bottles?
Yeah,
but
12 pack of that shit.
Yeah, but I was drunk and I ordered it on DoorDash for fun. And yeah, I started like, what? Is this real? And I ordered it. Yeah, it came by. That's what happens when you buy drunk shit on DoorDash.
Yeah.
Don't buy drunk shit on DoorDash, kids.
Well, you can order from the liquor store now through DoorDash.
I know there was one liquor store there, but when I was drunk, I was already drunk, so it was already getting close to midnight. So the liquor store closes here at 9. So I
Yeah.
ordered some beer, and then I saw I was like, what? I saw the fucking Fireball, so I ordered a 10 pack. Needless to say, I didn't finish the 10 pack because I'm not gonna be drinking that shit all constantly. But I still have a couple of bottles here left. Also, the amount, like, you can't buy one, you have to buy a 10 pack. That's crazy. No, 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 you're getting a 10 pack.
No, you want this shit? You're taking the whole thing.
No, you're taking the whole thing. You're not gonna sell you one. No one's gonna drink one.
Yeah.
That's like for a late night party between you and your friends. You buy you buy an 18 pack, 24 pack, or whatever. You buy a 10 pack of this shit, and you all go home happy. And probably the next day with a huge hangover because who knows what the hell's in there?
Why the fuck did we drink that shit?
Sugar water.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's crazy.
It's just all corn syrup.
It's not even real cinnamon. Also, that's another thing. Like cinnamon's expensive. Like there's some cinnamon, like some rare cinnamon, like from Indonesia and stuff. That's because I watch a bunch of cooking shows. Like that cinnamon's worth like $50 an ounce and shit. Like that's not in here. It's probably not even real cinnamon. It's like cinnamon extract flavoring from
Yeah,
something.
it's probably like extract or oil or whatever.
Or it's peppermint. It's adjacent.
It's
Look,
not
look
even
at-
anywhere
and-
close.
No, yeah, it's like that's a little spike at the end.
Yeah,
You don't know the difference between peppermint and cinnamon.
close
You're
enough.
drunk.
Yeah, close enough.
Mm.
It's
Ah.
one step away
Yeah.
from drinking mouthwash.
Yeah, from what I remember, it doesn't taste like it tastes. I mean, I would have to. I wouldn't want to do it just for fun, but if I would buy a real Fireball and test it next to each other, like I'm pretty sure I couldn't tell the difference.
You probably could.
Maybe the alcohol content. How much did you say the real one was? What was the alcohol content of the real one?
Almost
30 now?
66 proof. Yeah, 30.
So it's 30. Yeah, so then it's double of this, and yeah,
Yeah.
this has less of a kick to it.
I bet you the real shit though tastes even worse, like sugar wise.
Probably. Yeah, because then the alcohol's gonna overpower you. You need to
Yeah,
like
exactly.
down. Remember when we used to drink the fucking what's it, the Rumpelmints?
Yeah.
No, the one-
Goldschlager.
No,
And,
but it
yeah,
wasn't-
Rumpelmints too. You're right.
Yeah, what else? Rumpelmints was peppermint flavored, right?
Yeah, peppermint
I don't even
schnapps.
remember. Yeah, peppermint schnapps. Fuck that. See, that's. But that was 100 proof. That was 50% alcohol. That was half alcohol and half probably sugar. No wonder we're dying.
Rumpelmints.
Crazy. You know, I don't even think they sell Goldschlager anymore. I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah, Rumpelmints is 50% alcohol.
Yeah, I remember that. Goldschlager is less, but Goldschlager is probably a passing fad. Probably gold prices went up too high.
No, Goldschlager. Let's Google that right quick.
You know what they should make? They should make a Bitcoin Schlager. Like if Bitcoin's worthless, just dump a bunch of Bitcoin in there.
No, for every bottle you get like a percentage of a Bitcoin or whatever.
Yeah, you get one thousandth of
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
whatever those go for these days.
Oh,
No,
what is it?
they still make Goldschlager.
Ethereal. You get some Ethereal.
Ethereum.
Ethereum, whatever.
I don't fucking know either, dude.
You get bit mining.
I don't believe in the voodoo.
You know what's funny? I was for fun. One time I was gonna. I don't know if I was having a conversation with your woman a long time ago. I was actually gonna order some Bitcoin and send her one. I was gonna get one Bitcoin for me and one Bitcoin for her. Imagine how I would have done it. She would have kept it.
Back
When
in
they
the day when they were pennies.
Yeah, and then when they peaked, she could have turned that in for 1,000 or 2,000, who knows how much.
I think
Should've done it
the
just for fun.
highest they went was like 70 grand or some shit.
Yeah. Imagine even if she clocked out early, like 5,000. That's 5,000 for what was $1 or $2 back then plus the shipping. So I was gonna buy the actual coin. I wanted the actual Bitcoin.
God damn.
Like
So
the-
one Bitcoin is going for 34,000.
oh, really? Right now? There you go.
Use her.
Even now, imagine.
Yeah.
But because those were very rare, because they had to actually you had to have them minted and stuff. Okay, I didn't want to get it through the internet, so I wanted to get an actual Bitcoin.
I don't understand how any of that shit works.
I don't know either. I should have ordered and found out.
Yeah, too bad. Too late.
I probably would have lost it, and I'm like, shit, when I leave that stupid Bitcoin.
I would have sold it or dude, a buddy of mine actually that happened to him. My boy White Carlton. He was like, dude, like before Bitcoin like blew up, I bought a bunch and like different shit too. Like I think he has Ethereum also. and he had a bunch of shit, and he put it in a crypto wallet. He lost it.
The password.
No, he lost it. The whole thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. All those things like you forget the password, you're fucked. I remember when that came out. Also, you could go in and mine it for free. You had to go like do tasks and shit, whatever, and they'll give you free Bitcoin. That's what I started. I was gonna get into it, but I was like, I was too lazy for it. I should have imagined because I had nothing better to do at night. I would be mining like crazy, and I would have probably gotten a fuckload. Oh well, what could have been? But then I know myself. I'm very financially responsible. I would have like held on to it, and it would have like, well, it still would have worth something now, but it would have like I'm a millionaire, and then like, oh, now I have $300. Still $300. Let's buy stock in Fireball. I heard they're making great things.
I heard they're gonna boom once they get these on the open market.
Oh, so you were asking me a question about something earlier. What was it?
I'm not too sure.
But I was confused.
I don't remember, to be honest.
God damn it. That's when you're a producer here.
Yeah, for real. Well, you know what? With that being said, let's hear a word from one of our sponsors. And we'll be right back. Rich and Rick.
Now, I know there's many chilies out there on the market, but ain't no one gonna tell you this chili ain't like a punch in the mouth. Texas style, Texas made. Sloppy Seth, Texas chili.
Shout out to Sloppy Seth's Texas chili. That shit is good.
That shall fill you up.
But yeah, I remembered that shit that I had asked you earlier. It was because there's a new cricket in the goddamn studio, and I don't know why it just reminded me of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or whatever the fuck the last one was called.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask you if you had seen it because
I've seen all of them.
Yeah, well, it's not a good movie. I'm gonna just straight up say it, but
well, it's a dinosaur movie. I mean, you can't really expect. Once again, like we talked about last time about the Meg, you can't expect the Godfather with fake CGI monsters. You gotta temper your expectations.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think you had mentioned like that crickets were gonna come with like fucking steroids or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, roids.
And for those of you that haven't seen it yet,
You blew it!
that's pretty much what the new Jurassic Park movie is about.
Something convoluted about crickets using
locusts, not crickets, locusts. Yeah.
Bringing the biblical plague, basically.
Yeah, they like genetically modify locusts or some shit, so that they're like bigger and stronger and faster, and the $5 million man or whatever.
Yeah, and they eat more shit.
Yeah. They eat everything.
Yeah, basically.
Everything except for the crops that the company that owns the crickets makes or some shit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like the crops they make have some genome that the crickets don't like.
Yeah. So only they can sell.
They can make billions out of them. They can sell you like, here's a bag of cheese for $1 million.
Yeah.
How about that? I don't eat cheese. I eat water.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to me, the scary part is that's probably a thing. That's probably closer to reality than we think. Because it's weird when there's pharmaceutical companies and like people that don't have an agricultural background are buying up all the farmland and
yeah, right. Like, what are they up to?
Yeah.
Not to go off on a tangent, but I just literally read something like before you called me that we might. I don't know. Don't hook me up at the source or whatever, but that we might not have. You know how when you go to the store, like when you buy bananas. They're basically like no matter where you go, they're like they have like all the same bananas. Yeah, they have like
Yeah.
two variants. Like they have like the green bananas or these bananas are from Cuba or whatever. But
Plant-
basically, everywhere you go, they have the big yellow bananas.
Yeah.
Allegedly, we might not have those anymore. That there's like they got some virus or something, and they've been trying to fight it, and they can't fight it. So if they can't fight it, and we get less and less crops, eventually you won't be able to get a banana. Like you still have bananas, but you'll have maybe bananas that you're not used to, like
Yeah. They're gonna have to like.
Ecuador or whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
they're gonna have to like modify whatever bananas survive. Or yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, so they won't have the big yellow bananas. They'll be like smaller bananas.
Plantains.
Yeah, I'm saying. No, I tried those once. I was so excited to try one, and I didn't like it. I went to like Cuban restaurant, and then they get those, and they deep fry them, and then they squish them. And I was like, oh, it's like a nice fried banana. I knew it was different. Before people in the comments come for me, yes, I know plantains and banana are totally different. Plantains are starchier. That's what I was waiting for. I knew it wasn't gonna be a squished banana, but I didn't like it at all. Like I thought it would. You know, I starchy things. I eat potatoes and yams and whatever, but I don't know, that one had a weird flavor. I didn't like it at all. I was like, so if they cross over to plantains, I don't think I'll eat them. So I didn't like the flavor.
Yeah, aren't plantains like bitter or some shit?
Well, they're more like, from what I heard described, I can't describe, I didn't like it the way it is. But from what I've heard described, that they're more starchy, so it's like, it looks like a banana, but it's, the texture is more like
a potato.
Yeah, like a squishy potato. It's not as hard as a potato, but it still has, it has some strength to it.
Yeah,
so
it's firm.
the bananas are like soft and squishy and all that. These do not. No matter how old they got, they're not gonna get squishy.
These don't have squish.
Yeah, you have to cook the shit out of them. That's why you deep fry them.
Yeah.
And then squish, and then you squish them to make them more tender. Because you just can't deep fry them and serve. You have to deep fry them and squish them to break down to the cellular wall so you can eat more. So they're starchier. But I don't think it tastes bitter. I don't think it tastes. Obviously, they're hard. They're not gonna taste as sweet as bananas. But I don't see the point that they taste like a hard potato. I mean, like even when you eat potatoes, like you don't eat raw potatoes. So you have to cook them, and then you normally add butter and other shit to them to make them more palatable. So from what I know, they're not bitter, but they're not as sweet as bananas are. But the ones I had also, they were kind of oily. So I think maybe it was like old oil. Like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna judge the plantain based on this.
On that one restaurant.
I think Cuban restaurant where we have very little Cubans in my city, so it's not like we have like a flourishing Cuban community. So I don't know if there were any Cubans back there making it, or the owner's Cuban, or they just were like, we're making a Cuban restaurant because there's none here in this town. Like, so I'm not gonna judge it. No, I will try it again, but my first experience was I didn't like it. It was too oily and like it didn't taste like anything. Like I don't know. That's I'm trying to remember. Like I can't describe the taste because it didn't taste like anything. Like it was just like oily and not too salty. Like, it wasn't salty. It wasn't sweet. It wasn't bitter. Like it was kind of bland, like bland oilness. So like I don't like it. But now I will try them again, especially we run out of bananas and I have no other choice but to try plantains.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's like, fuck. What if that happens? What if we?
I mean, it could happen. I mean, also like all this stuff about GMOs and the people don't want genetically modified stuff, but then like the whole reason we start to genetically modify stuff is because we need like millions of them. We can't just wait for like in the old days. They're like, I grew potatoes, but they didn't grow. Oh well, no, we need to feed billions of people, so they have to grow, and they have to grow huge. Like, come on, last time I bought like some what it's called like oven potatoes to make baked potatoes. Those are giant. I don't remember them being that big. They're ginormous. Like really, like how much modification did they make these things? They're making them huge. They're like bigger than the plate now. I mean, they have to mess with them because when you buy some cheap potatoes, they're all small, and then you buy the like the Texas size one, they're huge. Like they did something to those. They just didn't water them. They did something to them. They added something in the water to make them that big.
What do you mean? Those are natural.
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure in the a million years ago they're like, they're just pulling huge ass potatoes out of the ground. Like, here you go.
Yeah,
it's a big one. Fine. Add some butter.
Yeah, that's how it works, man. Things just get bigger over time.
Sure, sure, sure. Also, I don't know if you like a dumbass because I still don't know if it's real or not. But have you heard of the pink pineapple? Allegedly, I don't know if it's just a meme or if it's real. It's supposed to like you can buy a pink pineapple.
Oh well,
Like
I know
sounds
I know that
it
there's
sounds
grapes
fake
that
to
like
me.
supposedly taste like cotton candy.
No, they don't. I bought into that scam. It is a little bit sweeter, but they don't taste like. In other words, they're sweeter. So cotton candy is just sugar, sponge sugar. So that's why they say cotton candy grapes because they just taste sweeter, but
They're
they just
just
say like
sweeter.
sweeter grape, sweeter grapes. They don't taste. Cotton candy doesn't even taste. What? How does cotton candy taste?
Like
Honestly,
cotton candy. I don't know. It's like
it's just sugar. It's just like sugar in your mouth. Like
it
the
has
cotton candy,
it has a
for
flavor, but like
well,
what?
because also depends what flavor you get. That's why they're
Yeah,
different colors too. But think about it. Have you seen how cotton candy is made? In like in the middle of the cotton candy machine, they add like some sugar pellets.
yeah. No, no, it's
It's like
like
just
granulated sugar.
yeah, granulated. They just like it's just like melted sponge sugar. So the grapes, I mean, they taste a little bit different. They do taste sweeter than normal grapes. So if your grapes aren't sweet enough, then you can get this. But they don't really taste like this one tastes like like bubble gum. And that would be if that happened, that would be crazy. But no, they don't taste like bubble gum or anything like that. Or they just taste like sweeter grapes.
So they
But
don't.
yeah, like they don't know. I mean, like I said, what does cotton candy taste like? It just tastes like sugar with a little bit of, I guess, some flavoring added to it.
Yeah, cotton candy.
Because the pink one, what does the pink one taste like?
Cotton candy. I don't know how to
Uh,
describe it, dude. It's
yeah, and what does the blue one taste like? Cotton candy.
it depends. Sometimes they have like blue raspberry.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never
Well,
tasted a raspberry that tastes like blue raspberry, so I don't even know where they came up with
yeah,
that one.
that's another thing. Like, yeah, how did that become a thing? Like, especially like in drinks, blue raspberry. Like, even alcoholic drinks, blue raspberry. Blue, there's no such thing as a blue raspberry. What are you
Yeah,
talking about? And also, like, the thing, like, what does blue taste like? Remember, like, when Big Red had like Big Blue?
yeah, big blue.
Yet you're like, yeah, it tastes like blue. That doesn't make any sense. What are we all on LSD? Like blue doesn't have a flavor, but yet it does. Like we have assigned it a flavor, and now everything that's blue, you realize it's the same flavor. It's like
Yeah,
sweet and
blue
I don't know how
ras.
to describe it. It tastes blue, like a sweet blue flavor.
It, this tastes
Yeah, but
this tastes like it's white, black and white.
all right. Like when they make those drinks like for Halloween, like the what is it? Is it the Fanta that's black? So it's all black, but it has a flavor for it. Like when I see a black soda, I expect it to taste like either like Coke. You give me like those Coke Dr Peppers because I've been growing up. The black soda has a certain taste to it.
A cola.
But when they mess with it and it's like black soda tastes like strawberry, like whoa, like you're blowing my mind here. This is the end of the world.
How did you feel about the Crystal Pepsi?
I remember it was different to begin with.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a different flavor, right?
Yeah, it was sweet and it was different. Also, I remember New Coke.
Yeah,
New Coke
New
tastes
Coke.
more like Pepsi. 'Cause at that time, I think I liked Pepsi more than Coke, so that's I guess I'm assuming that's why New Coke did it. Because when I was little, I would drink Coke, but then at one point, like, I like Pepsi better. So that's why the Coke was crapping their pants. They were losing the battle. So let's make New Coke drink like Pepsi now. Because I like New Coke for whatever it lasted. 'Cause it tastes more like Pepsi.
Yeah, it was like a year, maybe 2 years that they had New Coke out.
And now then everybody fucking backlash and they brought it back like Coke Classic the new way.
Yeah, Coke Classic, but it was still like completely different from original.
Oh yeah, you also gotta think that's when they changed over from the cane sugar
Yeah,
to the hibiscus corn syrup.
Yeah, well, they say like they did that shit like on purpose so that they could change the sweetener and no one would notice.
But everybody knows.
I don't know. Did they really?
But yeah, that's why they. I don't know. I think it's just recent nostalgia. We remember things like when I eat something that I haven't had in a long time, like from my childhood, and then they're still around. I taste it, it doesn't taste the same. But then I
No.
don't know if it's because my palate has changed. When you get older, like taste buds die. You don't have the same amount of taste buds, or you switch palates. It could be
Yeah.
a bunch of things that you remember one way because of nostalgia. Maybe maybe you don't even remember that candy. You remember that you were like with your family, or you were at the circus, and you get me?
Yeah. You like it's more of a memory than a taste
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, what are those called? Fuck.
Which was
Hold on. It's called something.
oh, like I call it like um, ratatouille. When like you get ratatouille, don't sue us, Disney. When you get ratatouille, that you taste something that reminds you of your childhood.
Yeah, there's a word for it, but I can't think of
Yeah,
it.
there's a fucking yeah, probably like some huge doctor came up with that word.
Yeah. Well, apparently, when you smell something, the to process the smell, your brain uses the same area that it uses to process emotions and memories.
Yeah, that's what they're linked.
Yeah, that's why they stick so hard. Like, oh, I remember my grandma's fucking perfume.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
What is it called though? I have to look it up. Odor linked memories. That's not it.
Yeah, because I remember when I was young, and of course we didn't have a lot of money, so when we go eat like a Pizza Hut, it was a special occasion, and now you eat a Pizza Hut and like it just tastes like garbage. Like, did it really change the flavors, or is it just me that I remember it because it was a special occasion and we were there for a reason? Now it's like let's order pizza, and like, ugh, this dough tastes like cardboard, man. Like the sauce tastes like ketchup. What the hell are we making? And back then it was like, oh, it was like I was even like a filet mignon. You give me like a slice of pizza was like a filet mignon, and now like, what is this garbage? I think I make better pizza at home. I'm just too lazy to do it all the time. So, where I go down there and pay $10 for a pizza, then be all day waiting for the dodo rest and all that crap.
For real. Yeah, it's called olfactory memory.
Yes, that's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
They say those memories are like some of the strongest memories that you can make or some shit.
yeah, because your orders, the smell is really had linked to your brain, so it's even stronger than taste.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I remember I used to wear this cologne like in the I think it was probably the late '90s, early 2000s, and I really liked it. And it was hot for a while, like everybody was using it, and then like it fell out of favor. And I thought they didn't make it anymore. And then for fun, I looked for it. They were still making it, so I bought one. Yeah, it smells exactly the same. And I smelled it. It brought back all the memories when I was younger and I would be in the clubs like almost like 4 times a week and shit. Like, they brought all those memories back just from that cologne. And I smelled it. And now I don't use it that often because now I don't like the way it smells. But back then, I remember like, I was running low and I would go and buy another one. That was like my signature scent. I would keep buying it. And now, like, it's there sitting on my shelf. Like, I haven't even touched it in a lot. I've used other perfumes way more than I use that one.
Yeah, I was the same way. I had a signature scent, but then they stopped making it.
Which one was yours? Let's see if I can
Let me
remember.
look it up. I just want to make sure I get it right.
I think mine is called Realm. I think it's called the Realm. When it came out, like the whole gimmick of it was it was made with a like was close to like human pheromones. So of course, like if a girl would smell it, like you'll be like, "Oh, what's up with this smell?"
Yeah.
It's made with pheromones, so it would trick her brain. It would ladder her. It would roofie her with your perfume.
It was like what is that shit called? Sex Panther.
Yeah, something like that. Like,
60. It works 100% of the time, 60% of the time, or some shit like that.
yeah, but that's what it was. It was. I remember it. Like, that sounds gimmicky, but I like the way it smelled. And since it was like a new thing, I was like, oh, I bet you in the future all colognes will be like this, which they're not. I haven't heard. That was the only one that I heard that was like openly advertising that it would mimic human, like the human pheromones.
Oh, I guess I'm retarded because I guess they still make the cologne that I used to love. It's Armani Code by Giorgio Armani.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, because I guess they don't. If you remember, we see what's being advertised.
Yeah.
So like I thought mine went out of business in the because it was made by a small company. So I thought it went out of business like in the 2000s, I guess. And no, they still make it. I bought one like probably 2019 or 2020. I bought one. So 20 years later, you're still making that shit, and it smells exactly the same. See, but now that there's so many more like Armani ones that they don't promote that one. 'Cause it's like the new iPhone. Every year you have to promote a new one. Like,
Yeah.
because even I bought a perfume recently. It was what the hell? It was Tom Ford Cherry, and then I went to buy it again, and I was about to buy the wrong one because I put it in and I was reading like, wait, the bottle looks different. It's still like Tom Ford Cherry 2, like asshole, name it something else. Like, you know, that's the name. Don't trick me into buying the one that I don't want to buy. Like, who the hell puts numbers on perfume? They're not movies. Like Tom Ford Cherry 2.
Part
Or I
3.
think
Yeah.
it was called like spicy cherry, some shit. Like that. It was a little bit different, but it had the name. Like, don't do that. Get another name. Get another fruit. Call it apple or something.
Call it something else.
Yeah, because that thing is $400. Imagine if I bought the wrong one and it smelled like crap.
He bought the 3 instead of the 5.
Yeah, no, that's $400 on the drink. It's a lot of. You know, when you buy stuff online, yeah, you can return it. It's a whole hassle. Like,
Yeah.
use it, not use it. And you open it, like, yeah, I open it and I smell it. And it smells like garbage. Well, too bad. But your Tom Ford says you're stuck with it.
All right, man. Well, we've already reached that time where we can go ahead and call this an episode.
Yeah, and don't get me started. Don't get me started on the prices. When cologne gets $400, what the hell,
Yeah.
man?
What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just alcohol and sugar water. It's probably the same shit that they make Fireball with.
Fucking, it's all big fragrance, man. They're out here.
Yeah, it's all Fireball. I'm using Fireball. What's the cologne you got? It's called Ferveur.
He smells so sweet,
It's also cinnamony.
so spicy.
This cologne, like, they get their cinnamon from Hungary. It's the finest of. You won't understand. It just smell like Fireball from the day before.
It's Firebole.
Yeah, it's Ferveur.
It's Italian. You wouldn't understand.
You understand. Get away from me. You're sucking up the oxygen.
Well,
I'll
I'll go ahead and thank my boy Malbolgia for joining me.
thank you anytime. Anytime I'll discuss my stupid shit on my mind.
Well, thank you again. The Halloween episode will be posted on Halloween like it always is.
Ooh, spoof.
Hopefully you guys enjoy it. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. This was Hanging Heavy. As always, much love and rich and rare.